I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello. Microphone check. Check. Can you hear my mic? Are we good now? Can you hear me? Someone let me know. My apologies. Check. Microphone, it says that it's on. It's running. Hello. Still no mic? Huh. This is Yes, okay, good. Thank you. Sorry everybody. My apologies. Let's get your we can hear me. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Again, my apologies. Predictions here. Predictions. Who do we got? I'm going to go with Sabalenka in 3. I won't be surprised if either of them takes it in straight sets, but yeah, let's go. All right, so the match is about to begin. Caroline Garcia is serving first. And my apologies for the scoreboard here. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm done everything the exact same, but for some reason the top is cut off. I loaded it a couple times, but alas, let's see what happens here. Okay, first serve from Garcia is long. Got some comments here. From Jean Swart, 47. Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Jean. Thank you for joining us for this special occasion, this year-end Women's Championship Finals here at the WTA Finals from Fort Worth, Texas. And serve was returned into the net here, so 15 love for Garcia. We've got a prediction here from Che. If Garcia is not too nervous, Garcia in 2, otherwise Sabi in 3. Okay. So you're on both sides of the fence, but hey, I know what it's like. All right. Another long return from Sabalenka. And it is 30 love real quick for Garcia. What do you think? What do you think? Ashley Partridge. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? I'm doing amazing. Again, apologies for the sound and this. I'm not sure what's going on with the scoreboard. But alas, that's a forehand wide off the Sabalenka return by Garcia. So now it's 30-15. Yeah, I'm doing great. Other than a couple technical issues, but I think we are going to have some smooth sailing from here on in. Let's see. We got another prediction. Serve +1. Easy forehand put away by Garcia. She stepped in to the service line off that desperate backhand return. Looper. Nicely coming in. These two ladies are going to have no problem coming in. Josip Piaka, Saba in 3. Nice to see you, Josip. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Hey, got another nice little comment. Again from Ashley. You're a cool guy. Well, I think you're cool too, Ashley. Thank you so much. All right, 40-15 here. Serve is good. Return up the middle. We're going backhands up the middle. Now cross-court backhand. Sabalenka's pinned onto the backhand side. Ooh. Tried to do a half volley backhand. Caroline Garcia at the net, but that one sails a little bit wide. A nice return by Sabalenka. She was kind of pinned to the backhand, but the return just made it over the net and went real and dipped real quick. So Garcia had a tough time with that half volley. All right. 40-30 Garcia. First serve is up. It's good up the tee. Return into the net. And 1 love for Caroline Garcia. Yeah. All right. So what else? So we missed the predictions part. That was my bad. The sound was having some issues. I'm in control of sound, so it seems like I was having some issues. However, let's try. Any more predictions? And let's see here. It's not a prediction, but it's a comment. Jean Swart, once again, 47 here, says, I found it remarkable that Saba is only 24. She has so much success early on in her career. Yes, a couple years ago, she was absolutely dominant. Everyone thought maybe this year she was going to keep it rolling. And she is young, definitely. And I think her mindset is improving. We'll get a little bit more into that. But here's first serve at love 1. That's gone into the net by Aryna. Where are we at for likes? We got 24 likes. That's pretty good to start off the stream here. So thank you all for liking this video. Keep it going. Second serve is good and returned into the net. And that would have gone about 100 feet wide anyways by Garcia. So 15 love. Yeah. So we got another comment here on the predictions. I vote for Caroline. She must stay cool. I guess that's kind of a prediction. It's a statement prediction. First serve is wide here by Sabalenka. Now, remember, if you're new to the channel, please give us a like. Please give us a subscribe. It helps us grow the channel, and it allows us to bring us more tennis, and we can watch it with you and talk about it. Second serve. Ooh, off the back of the line. And difficulty from Garcia. She got a racket on it, but that is returned long. So 30 love here for Sabalenka. Yeah, that's right. Buttons. If anyone wants buttons, you know, you can ask me. You can throw a tip in there if you'd like. We got all the buttons. All the buttons. Mic's working. The only thing that isn't working as that first serve goes along off the tape is the scoreboard. It's frustrating me a little bit, but we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. All righty. The Belarusian second serve is good. Caroline steps in, tries to rip that cross court, but does not make it over the net. And we're getting close to a game to love. Let's see. Let's see if she can do it. Saba. 6 minutes in here. First serve is into the net. And oh, my dog's having her dinner. You can hear the crunch. Here is the second serve. Nice serve out wide. Caroline got it back right up the middle near the feet of Sabalenka. She couldn't shift on time, so she sails her forehand. That's long, and so we are at 40-15. No game to love yet today, but, you know, we'll have some. No doubts. Sabalenka first serve. Up the tee is good. Return into the net, and we are tied at 1 here early in the first set. Okay. We have a comment here from Elizabeth Stofko. Yazda Carolina. Best of luck. Yeah, best of luck to Carolina. Absolutely. Honestly, best of luck to both of them. Congrats to them for making it here. I think a lot of people had Garcia as like the only person who could really give Iga a challenge, even though Iga beat her in straight sets in the round robin. But Sabalenka, I'd say, is a little bit more of a surprise after that victory yesterday. All right, serve is good. Now Carlita makes her way to the net. Backhand cross court from Sabalenka. That's cut off with a beautiful touch volley by Garcia. Very nicely done. Yeah, I love the aggression from both of these players. Yeah. Okay. Question. Another one from Jean Swart, 47. Do you think Saba can win a slam next year? I mean, I absolutely believe she's capable. You know, winning a slam, you got to get through some really tough competition. It's one of those things, you know, with Saba that if she's on and she can keep it going, I mean, it's definitely possible. But if you're asking me if she will win one next year, I'm going to say no. Nice and easy. All right. Caroline Garcia makes her way to the net, but her volley is cut just a little bit wide there. So we are at 30-15 now. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it says Paris Masters. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Thank you for that. Okay, that goes into the net from Sabalenka. So 40-15 game point here for Caroline Garcia. So it looks like Paris Masters is the overlay, and I don't see an overlay for this one. Okay, 40-15 serve is good out wide. Return up the middle, hit into the net by Garcia. 40-30 now. Looks like it might have been removed. So, oh, wait, hold on. I am just joking, I guess. Looks like this might help with the scoreboard. Did that change? No, it does not change. Okay, serve is long here at 40-30 from Garcia first serve. Yeah, my apologies on the score, guys, and the screen. Something's going on. Normally, it's just kind of I'm clicking this button. It's just not working. All right, second serve is good. We're going up the middle, inside out from Sabalenka. Return back. Now Garcia on the run on the forehand. Sabalenka steps in and finishes it down the line. Very, very nice point there by Aryna Sabalenka, forcing a deuce after being down love 40. She did that a couple times yesterday. She was down love 40 to Iga, and she came back. So, okay. Lamberto Toscano. He's been on every stream that I've been on as Garcia rips an ace up the tee and takes the advantage. Says 3 a.m. in Italy. Thank you for staying up, my friend. Over in Vancouver, I had to do that for the Paris Masters, and I know what that's like. So kudos to the dedication. Okay, advantage. First serve. Up the tee, return into the net, and it's 2-1 for Garcia. Let's go. Let's give a little love to Garcia here. Let's give her go the Garcia button. Here we go.
Hey, hey, Garcia. Hey, hey, Garcia.
Garcia. So hype, you know? It's like all of these buttons, they make you want to dance, or they stick to your head until tomorrow morning, or you wake up hearing them. So mad props to Ben. All artists try to make stuff that's catchy. He has figured out the loophole because it seems like every single button is catchy. So what do you think so far? It's been, you know, no one's breaking. I like to see that. I like to see when the serves are on. When there's a lot of breaks, the matches get really erratic. You know, you get these quick double breaks going up, and then I think that's kind of what happened to Iga yesterday. It was a crazy match. It was all manic, and she's not as used to that as Sabalenka is. So, all right. So, we got a question here from Josip Piaka. Hi, Cubby. You heard the Chilich button? I have not. We might have to do that during one of these breaks. I've heard most of them, but not all of them. All right, Sabalenka, first serve out wide. It's good. Caroline hits it into the net, and 15 love real quick with just one swing of Sabalenka's racket. 24 likes so far. If anyone wants to increase that number, I'll love you for it. And also give us a subscribe if you haven't yet. Tons of amazing content. There we go. Serve out wide for another ace. Sabalenka is on so far. She's out acing no, sorry, she's not. She's one behind. It's 2-1 for Garcia in the ace department, but she's had two chances. Saba's only had one here. Sabalenka once again at 30 love. First serve is just long. Hello, everybody, says Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Good to see you, as always. Thank you so much for being here. And here we go. 40 love here for Sabalenka. Sabalenka. All right, so far so good. Everyone's looking good on their serve, although it hasn't been easy. There has been a couple deuces already. Sabalenka here at 40 love. It serves into the net. Did that go over? I don't think so. That sails long by Garcia, and we have our first game to love. 2-2 here. Let's go. $14 minutes in here. We're tied at 2. Thank you all for joining me. Having a great time as always. Love talking about tennis. Absolutely adore it. Oof. Okay, here we go. Caroline is ready. Serve tosses up. Serve is just wide. She's going for the ace there. Not bad. Kathy, I'm just stopping to say hi. I got to get up. And then she follows with another one at 4 a.m. So, wow. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are absolutely you're tennis fans. I've seen all these people all the time. This is my fourth stream, I believe now. I did one yesterday with Ben and a couple other ones, all in this tournament. And beautiful serve right on the line up the tee there. And it's 15 all here. Yeah, everyone's just an ultra dedicated tennis fan. So I really appreciate that from each and every one of you. Thank you. Okay. 2-2 here, 15 all. Very thoughtful. Caroline. Serve is good out wide. Returned long, and it's 30-15. You got my homie, Josip Piaka. Kavi, you're a tennis beast. Thank you, my friend. Big fan of tennis. Also a big hockey fan. I'm Canadian. I played for 25 years. So if you have any questions about that, shoot me a message. Caroline, first serve is long. Yeah. And second serve is good. High bouncing. Caroline steps in to the net. It is returned right to her in an easy put away volley to the other side on the right there. And it's 40-15. Josip Garcia was 75 at start of the year. And nice response by Jean Swart, 47. Incredible rise. Yeah, absolutely. The only rise that's a little bit better than that, I would say, is Mr. Holger Rune. So that's on the men's side. He was in the hundreds, I believe 103, and now he's in the top 10. Serve is good out wide, returned up the middle, and Garcia dumps that into the net. So 40-30 here. Kathy M. My sis is a huge Islanders fan and me Lightning fan. Yeah, they won two of the last 3 cups. They didn't win last year, but they made it to the finals 3 years in a row, which is extremely rare in hockey, although I don't follow as closely as I do tennis. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Stoked to see some hockey fans here. If you have any questions about that, shoot it to me. I'm a hockey encyclopedia. All right, Garcia wins that last point there, 3-2, and we've got a changeover. Let's see here. I think it's time. What is it time for? Who's got? Let's see. Josip. Hockey. Sweet. Not popular here in Australia, though. So, Josip, I played college hockey in the U.S., even though I'm from Canada. And after I played, I almost played in the Australian Ice Hockey League. I got my visa all squared away. I had a place set up, but at the last minute, I wasn't able to do it. Probably one of my regrets. But you know what? If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here, and I'm happy here. So life is good, baby. Life is good. We got a new person here joining us. Goes by the name of SX. Hola de Argentina. Hola, amigo. Bienvenido. Very happy to have you. Mucho gusto. We're still 24 likes. Anyone want to increase that like number? Yesterday, I got to feel what it's like to have triple digits. So we hit 100. Actually, we hit over 150, I believe. So quite the feeling, and I would love to replicate. So if anyone would like to help with that, please do. And if not, all good. I still welcome you with open arms. Okay. Game 6 is about to start. 2-3 Sabalenka. Jean Swart, 47. It's funny you say encyclopedia. People call me that for tennis. Yeah, well, if you guys are up at all hours of the night, I have no doubt that there's a lot of encyclopedias in this chat. Great serve out wide. Returned up the middle. Sabalenka, she's trying to rip the felt off the ball, and that goes long. Yeah, these women are not holding back. You really love to see it. And I really do think that we're going to see very few points that are long with these two ladies. 15 here. First serve is good. Beautiful ace up the tee as I drink my sugar-free, zero-calorie stevia pop called. Actually, they don't give us sponsorship, so we're not going to tell them what it's called. But if you guys are seeing this from the company, get us a sponsorship. First serve is Alette at 15 all here. Sabalenka's got the light purple kit with the dark, very dark purple skirt and peach-colored shoes. Her top matches the color of the court almost, which is a beautiful purple with a gray around the entire court. All right, backhand across court, Caroline Sabalenka returns that one well wide of the tram lines even. And it is 15-30. Okay. Caroline. She's halfway to a break. Serve from Sabalenka. Just wide. Che. Hey, fellow Canadian, what's your favorite hockey team? Mine is Edmonton Oilers, and I like the Montreal Canadiens too. I also love the Habs, the Montreal Canadiens, but I'm from Vancouver, born and raised, so I gotta go with my Canucks, baby. Great serve up the tee. Returned across court. Now Caroline comes up to the net. Sabalenka tries to lob her. Caroline with a backhand stretch overhead volley. Sabalenka steps in off of that and win her down the line. Very nice point. Very nice point. That lob was just good enough. If it was any shorter, Caroline would have had a chance to get a little more pace on it, but because she had to really reach back, she could only float that back, and Sabalenka takes advantage. And beautiful first serve up the tee. That's long. So 40-30 game point here for Aryna. Yes. "22 minutes into this one. Into the sixth game. And great serve off the back of the service line. Return up the middle. Now we're going up the middle. Sabalenka cross court. Garcia can't handle that and sails hers for her forehand just wide. Actually, it was more than just wide. And it is now 3-all. And I think we should give some love to Saba.
Saba, 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 Saba. Saba, Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
Let's go, Sabalenka. Just so catchy. Every single one of them is so catchy. Ben's got the magic ingredient. I'm telling you guys, if you need someone to make you a song and you want it to be catchy, call Ben. Caroline tries to go up the middle with an ace, but that is just wide. All right. Ooh. Second serve is good. Return up the line from Sabalenka. Cross court from Caroline. Sabalenka forehand slicer, and while she was slicing it, Caroline came up to the net and an easy backhand volley. She's a very established doubles player as well. So her net game is, I'd say she's definitely got the advantage at the net in this one. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. 15 love here. Oh, what's going on? We got some spammers. Ooh, just a hair wide, maybe a couple millimeters wide of the ace up the tee there by Garcia. Second serve here at 15 love. Serve is up. Serve is good. Sabalenka rips across court. You can tell from the second that second serve was hit, Sabalenka was going to do nothing but go for the winner, and she ripped that one 15 all. Nicely done. Yeah. These two love to prey on second serves. I mean, they love to prey on first serves against most players who don't have the power that they each possess. Beautiful serve up the tee here. Making quick work of that point, 30-15. Got a question here. from Josip Piaka. Much of a crowd. Yes, most of the lower bowl for the 20 rows are full. So first serve out wide, barely makes it back over the net, and Caroline with a smash return off the bounce. She actually almost hit Sabalenka and apologized right away, but no harm, no foul. There is no ill intent there. So yes, you were asking about the crowd. So basically, the lower half of the lower bowl around the entire stadium is full. So it's definitely the best turnout that I've seen in this entire tournament. Also, they changed the match time to 8 p.m. and a lot of people were like, "What's going on?" Well, I found out about that. What happened is Fort Worth is a little bit of a ways from Dallas, and it takes people a little while as an ace comes off of Garcia's racket here. It takes people a little while after work to get from Dallas to Fort Worth, so they pushed it back. So I think that's another reason we have a little bit more people in the stands. It's good to see though, because yeah, we've gone over it and we talked about it every stream pretty much, but it's been pretty brutal. But I'm happy for the players because yeah, the lower bowl is pretty much mostly full. There's going to be definitely an atmosphere. If this gets intense and if the players, raise levels at the same time, there's going to be hopefully a nice atmosphere. I mean, definitely it's not going to rival Paris. Paris is an absolute raucous gong show of emotion, especially for the French players. But we're going to have some good stuff here. Josip is mentioning about the Major League Baseball. That's the Houston Astros. They just won the World Series a couple days ago. So I guess some Texans are celebrating Houston Astros win. You bet your bottom dollar they are. I think they had their parade today. And I'm not trying to get political here, but someone threw a full beer can at Ted Cruz, and I kind of cheered. So. Garcia is up 4-3 here, and it's been a pretty good match. Good level from both players. I would definitely not call this a shaky start by any means. Both players are playing well. Level is good. They're not at their highest, but I like it. We're having a great time. The first match I did was Goff Kasatkina, and Goff had like 900,000 unforced errors. She just, beautiful serve out wide. Return barely makes it over the net, and Sabalenka makes it to the net. Garcia lobs it, and Sabalenka jumps to hit the lob and missed it, and it went over her head. She didn't even touch it, and it lands in. And now this is what I really love about Sabalenka. So she totally missed it, and she looks at her coach, puts her hands on her hips, and kind of smiles it off. And I think that is becoming one of her strengths, like when you're an erratic player, as her serve goes, first serve is long. When you're an erratic player, if you can learn to accept your erraticness and laugh it off, it really bodes well instead of dwelling on it. And I think, having that quality she's turned it into an advantage. We got a rally up the middle, and then Caroline goes inside out, and that's long. So we're tied here at 15, 3-4 on serve for Aryna, the Belarusian. So the serve is long. So Kathy, crowd pathetic. The stadium holds 14,000. They move everyone down to the lower camera area to look good. Good for Fort Worth to step up, but Texas is not a tennis state. Yeah, no, you're right about everything. When I was mentioning that it's not going to be bad, like the players are going to feel atmosphere, it's because everyone is lower, and of course they push them down. And you're right, they do that for camera angles as well on TV. No, it's definitely not a sold out crowd, but like I said, it's gotten better, and I'm glad it's bigger crowd for this final because these ladies deserve it. All right, first serve is into the net from Aryna. Second serve coming up, and Caroline Garcia is like a foot and a half inside. Second serve is blocked back really high, and that's just long. So yeah, I was very curious to see how inside the baseline they're stepping. Okay, Sabalenka, second serves won 90%. Garcia's at 56, so that's a big stat. And the first serve is long from Sabalenka, and it's not just long, it's really long. We got comment popping up here from Paul. 1 second. Serve is good into the net. And that's game for Sabalenka. 4-all here in the first set. Paul says, I think the WTA administration is the problem, not Fort Worth. It's all about marketing, and WTA is terrible at it. You know what? There's been a lot of chatter about this. I even heard a couple podcasts today, and yeah, there's a lot of criticism about that. Apparently, they didn't figure out, they knew for almost a year now that they weren't going to be in China for this tournament, and yeah, it seems like they didn't get their act together quick enough. That is for sure. Caroline, first serve is out wide. She doesn't get the ace because Sabalenka got the very tip of her frame on it, but it's a beautiful serve. 15 love. A says Guadalajara, I believe he's trying to say, was better. And absolutely, watching videos and watching it, live last year for me, that place was an absolute raucous little hotbed of action. Serve is return long and quickly. 30 love here for Caroline. So A is asking, why can't WTA have an established venue? Ooh, beautiful serve right up the tee. 40 love. Garcia's working it right now. Killing it. 6 aces, 1 double fault. Only 2 aces for Sabalenka. And Kathy with a great response, because they have had to have a 10-year contract for finals in China, and because of the whole Peng Shui situation, they had to change it. They had to stick by their word, and I appreciate that about them. Okay, the serve is in, out wide. Now, Caroline Garcia inside out to the backhand, and that forehand inside out. She had 2 of them. The second one was long, or wide and long. So it's 40-15 here. We're getting close to the tense moments. The tense moments. This is what it's all about, folks. Caroline, 40-15, 4-all. Serve is good. Return is into the net, and it's 5-4. 5-4. And got a quick little change over here. All right. What do we got? Still 24 likes. Would anyone, if anyone were to feel like liking, would really appreciate that. Helps our crew. It helps our page grow, helps the algorithms. It helps us bring more matches to you. So yeah, and give us a subscribe as well. And if you're here to just watch, we're also happy to have you. So let's see here. Who do we got? So Paul has a question. Whatever happened to Peng Shui? Has she made any public appearances? I believe she has not made any public appearances since those kind of videos that pretty much everyone felt were doctored. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm definitely not going to comment because I have no idea. And that's definitely something you got to know what you're talking about if you're going to say something. Yeah. And Kathy here says, no, Paul, was 1 year anniversary of her post the other day. Yeah, I remember it was early November last year. Okay, folks, it is now 4-5 Sabalenka, and it's time to get to the bit. Sabalenka is at the line. She's dribbling the ball. Oh, they're waiting for someone to get to their seat. In Caroline's view there. We've officially reached the business end. Serve is good. Return up the middle. Sabalenka rips it up the middle. We're going up the middle forehand. Up the middle forehand from Sabalenka. Now cross court from Sabalenka. That's returned, and then she rips another one forehand cross court. So she was dead set on the forehand, and she was saying, I'm doing nothing else until this point is over, whether I win it or not. So 15 love. Gotta love the aggression. Gotta love that they're playing their game. That means they're not nervous. When you're not playing your game, that's when you racket tightens up. Backhand up the line for Sabalenka off the return, and that's an easy 30 love. Capricorn BG. Caro's serve. OMG. Absolutely. 7 aces, 1 double fault. Not too shabby for her first 5 service games. Sabalenka first serve. Off the tape and long. And wide. Oh, there's. And down the line. So Caroline returns it cross court. Sabalenka rips. Thank you, Ben. Ben quickly jumped on. It's like 4 a.m. for him, and he jumped on to fix the screen. I was not able to. Thank you so much, my friend, and enjoy your sleep. Patrick McEnroe's podcast Holding Court did an update on Peng Shui in the last few days. Oh, thank you. I will definitely be checking that out. I'm a fan of his podcast. We got Anchor Kotoki. 1 second here. We got a double fault, the first one for Aryna, but she's still up 40-15. Uncor says, so WTA players serving like Kyrgios and John Isner. Yes, these two ladies are definitely on it. Elizabeth Stofko says, 128 watching, 28 like. All right. I think I need. Sabalenka powers her way with another great serve that goes unreturned by Garcia. It was returned, but it just did not land in the court. So 5-all here in the first set. We got another comment here from Son of Robin Records. Sorry, just noticed on the stream was on an airport run. Well, hey, you don't have to apologize. We're just grateful that you are joining us. Thank you, Son of Robin Records. All right, we've got Garcia serving at 5-all. Oh, catches the toss, resets herself. Nicely done. Ball is up. What? I thought that was an ace, but it's called a fault. Huh. Even Garcia, as soon as she hit it, she started walking to the other side of the divider there. Second serve is good. Backhand return from Sabalenka. Now we're going up the middle. Backhand slice from Sabalenka. Cross court. Backhand from Garcia. Now Sabalenka cross court. And up the line attempt from Garcia hits the top of the tape. And the first point in game number 11 goes to Aryna Sabalenka. Okay, the tense moments are occurring at this point in the match. Oh, beautiful serve up the tee, and that's returned a looping return, and Garcia steps in inside out put away. Got a comment from Mr. Arthur Mueller. You can tell Covey's new. Yes, you can tell I'm new because I just started this week. So if you haven't caught the first 3 streams that I did in this specific tournament, then I will be new for you. Here comes a beautiful out wide. She slowed it down, so she got a way greater angle instead of powering it. And Sabalenka had no chance as she was fully outstretched and didn't even get her racket close. So 8 aces now for Garcia to just 2 for Sabalenka, although both of them are doing really, really well here on their service games. 30-15, first serve. Good. Backhand return cross court. That's return cross court from Garcia, and then Sabalenka into the net. 40-15. Kathy, you are doing great, Covey. Thank you so much, Kathy. I really appreciate it. You are a star, absolutely. And it just feels good. Feels good to know that people are enjoying it. Very good job, says James Fritz. And another straightforward service game here as Garcia with another service winner, 6-5. So she has guaranteed herself at least a tiebreak. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say Caroline. She's getting a button right now.
Hey, hey! Garcia! Hey, hey! Garcia!
Garcia. Here we go. Shown a really nice replay of this one point where Garcia made it to the net and made a beautiful drop volley on the backhand. Yeah, when these ladies have a chance whatsoever to step in, they do, and they make the other one stay on their back heels. So, and we haven't had any like +1s, you know, where they step in and have an easy one and they've just shanked it or hit it like 10 feet long. So you can tell the focus is there. This is a final, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got a premonition prediction halfway through this. Peter Zaremba, welcome, Peter. Halfway through last night's match, my crystal ball said Garcia would lift the cup, but ... I don't know if there's an end to that sentence. Okay, first serve from Sabalenka at 5-6 is off the tape and wide. Gobi, that's my dog. Gobi, jump. Shh. We're in the middle of a live stream here, dog. Second serve coming up. It is good, and it's dumped into the net by Garcia. So 15-love. We're just 3 points away from a tie break. This is way more business endy than when I actually pressed the button. But, you know, when it's 4-5, someone's got a chance to win the set. So I'm going to do a little refresh and see where we're at on the like-o-meter. 54 likes, halfway to 100. First serve is into the net. Thank you all so much. Yeah, loving it. Loving it. Okay. Arthur with a prediction. As Sabalenka, nice serve out wide. Ooh, she tries to go from one side of the court to the other off of the Caroline Garcia return, but that's wide, and we are tied at 15. Arthur Mueller, Caro will break now, I think. He's got a hunch. Let's see if his hunch is as good as Peter's crystal ball. Okay, here we go. 15-all serve. First serve is good up the tee, and that's an ace. Number 3 for Sabalenka. These ladies have come to play, ladies and gentlemen. James Fritz, Sabalenka must keep her head screwed on tight. Yes, absolutely. And she has showing no signs that she is not going to do that as she returns up the line. Garcia gets to the net as Sabalenka rips one up the line, but Caroline backhand chip volley into the open court. Sabalenka was behind the baseline. She had absolutely no chance at that one. Yeah, nice approach. Very nice approach, and the volley was wonderful. It was high, but it didn't matter because she was her opponent was behind the baseline. So Sabalenka serve is long and wide. Tense moments here. Tense moments. 2 points for Sabalenka from a tiebreak, 2 points for Garcia from the first set of this championship. To wrap up the women's tennis calendar, Sabalenka return up the middle. Now we're going cross-court backhand. Oh, that hit the baseline. Garcia crouched down and almost half volleyed it. And that goes into the net. Now, see, these ladies refuse to step back. So Garcia, instead of kind of taking a step back, she crouched down to half volley it kind of from her knees, like Iga does, like a lot of players do. Okay, game point. Sabalenka, serve is wide. And we got a second serve coming up. She's doing really well today. She wasn't doing well yesterday on her second serve points won. She's won 81%. Garcia is only at 45. Second serve let. So the tension continues to mount here in the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. Sabalenka. Ball is up. Serve is good. Return backhand. Garcia up the line from Sabalenka. Now cross court from Sabalenka. Garcia hits a forehand into the net. And now it is time for tie break. That also means it's time for predictions. Let's hear what you got. Okay, predictions. Who's got what? I am going to say, I'm going to go with Garcia because she's serving first. I'm going to say Garcia 7-4. First serve is a let. All right. This is not a prediction, but my friend Ravi Gill says, "Hi, Cov. Mudevich." That's a Indian slang for, like, East Indian, for in your face. Great return off the wide serve by Sabalenka. She approaches the net. Now Garcia has a chance to pass. Sabalenka cuts it off. Great opening point of this tiebreak. The serve was wonderful by Garcia. Out wide, Sabalenka makes contact outside of the alley and rips it into the near corner. And then Sabalenka approaches. Garcia tries to pass Sabalenka with the backhand, but Sabalenka races, lunges over, and hits it straight back at Garcia. And Garcia got a piece of it, but it just went off to the side. So it's 1-love for the Belarusian. She serves. First serve into the net. Jared Gonzalez. Good to see you, Jared. Haven't seen you yet today. Tiebreak time. You are right, my friend. And James Fritz says, pick Sabalenka to win the breaker. Beautiful serve out wide. Returned up the middle. Lands on the baseline, but Sabalenka backs up and rips a forehand cross court. See, a couple points ago, how I mentioned Garcia refuses to back off from the baseline, and then she had to crouch down. Well, Sabalenka didn't do that, and she stepped into a vicious forehand. So, yeah, she hit that from about 5 feet behind. So that's one of the differences between these two players, is Sabalenka's a little bit more willing to step off that line. Now her first serve at 2-love is into the net. Got another prediction. Arthur 7-5 Saba. That ain't a bad prediction, my friend. Kathy M says, oh, serve is wide, returned. +1 is long. She actually, if she went cross court, that would have gone in, but she went right up the middle, so she didn't have the same distance she would have had, and that was just a hair long. Kathy says, Saba 9-4, Garcia. Oh, this is their records. So Saba's 9-4 in tie breaks this year. Garcia is 11-14. So decided percentage advantage. What's that? 9-4. So that's over 60. That's probably around 70%. And 11-14. That's in the high 30s or low 40%. Thank you for the information, Kathy. Really appreciate it. Always on the ball. Beautiful serve up the tee, off of the frame, and that goes off to the side. So we are tied at 2. My prediction still has a chance. The 7-4 call that I made. Got another comment. Peter Zaremba says, I did call it for Caroline Garcia, but when Sabalenka plays her game, she can do it. Yeah, I think that's a true pretty much for any match. And the first serve is long at 2-all. Yeah, if pretty much any match. If Sabalenka's on, she is definitely a cream of the crop style player. You know, she can hang with anyone. Second serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Caroline Garcia, inside out winner on the +1. Beautiful. And we're back on serve. 2-3 Sabalenka. Jared Gonzalez, I'm surprised Saba has that tiebreak record. Yeah, that's a really good record. 9-4. I mean, I'll take 2 out of 3, and that's even better than that. It's no Tiafoe 8-0 at the U.S. Open, but that's definitely an anomaly. Serve is up. It's good. Block back up the middle. Caroline up the line from Sabalenka. Garcia returns across court and backhand into the net by Sabalenka. So we have another mini break, but this time it's for Sabalenka. It's for Garcia. So 2-4, and we've got a changeover. Kathy, you know when you're in school and you have to cite the source. Well, Kathy is doing a great job. She's saying according to the Tennis Channel, that's where she got the records from. Thank you for that. Give credit where it's due, folks, and it'll come back to you when it's time. Yeah. Oh, now it's popping up on my screen. I wonder if we have a different feed. Yeah. 4-9, 11-15. Okay, 2-4. Down a mini break. Sabalenka first serve. Into the net. Craig B, new to your channel. Love both players. Welcome, welcome. As a second serve delivery, Garcia's like 2 feet inside, and Sabalenka with a double fault. So now 5-2 Garcia, and the set is on her racket. She is one of the best servers in the women's game. Yeah, welcome, Craig B. Thank you for joining us. We are so glad that you're here. Yeah, loving it. Please say hi to Craig. Anyone in the chat? Welcome. Yeah, look at that. We already got Kathy. Welcome, Craig. Also got Peter Zaremba welcoming. Okay, Garcia serve out wide, and that's an ace, which brings up our first set point. 53 minutes into the match. Okay, set point 6-2. Takes a deep breath, composes herself. Let's see what we got. Serves into the net, second serve. So this is where Sabalenka has a decided advantage. She's won half of the points on Garcia's second serve. Steps in, rips a forehand, up the middle. Garcia back up the middle. And inside out backhand by Sabalenka. And it's 3-6 here. So got a second set point coming up. Will she need any more? Let's find out. Let us find out. Sabalenka tosses up. Great serve out wide. Return shallow. And a winner cross court as Sabalenka steps in. That was pretty close to the line. Maybe a little closer than she wanted it to be. But hey, it's not how, it's how many. And that was in No matter how you... Actually, it landed right on the line. Garcia was pulled way wide, so she didn't have to go that close. But hey, if it works, it works. Toss. Nope, not a good toss. She resets herself. First serve, very long. That's about 2.5 feet long. So it's about 1.5 feet in front of Garcia's feet, who's standing inside the... Who stands inside the baseline on a Sabalenka serve? I mean, come on. And that is a double fault to end the set. And, you know, that's it right there. That's too bad for Sabalenka. I mean, the service games have been great for both players. I didn't feel like she was tense. I didn't feel like she was like, oh, she's going to miss this one. She just missed it. She went a little too hard on it. So we have our first set, and that gives us enough time to share a word from one of our sponsors, the Tennis One app. Take a look from Ben and JG.
This video is brought to you in collaboration with the Tennis One app. Make sure to download the app today using the link in the description. It has everything tennis in one place. That is live scores, stats, news, videos, and much more. The great thing about the app is they create a lot of their own content themselves at the tournament. And just the other day, they asked Coco Gauff if she's still on her parents' mobile phone bill.
And if you want to see the answer, make sure to download the app today. And if you do download it, you can then get involved in Game Zone. There's fun tennis games on the app. One of them, a bracket battle where you can win actual money. I mean, you don't have to pay to enter and you can win a lot of cash. So make sure to download the app, Apple or Android. And if you want to see our content, that's on there too. So even more reason to download it.
And remember, if you want all of your tennis in one place, download the Tennis One app today.
So, what a set. 7-6, really good tennis. A little bit of a slip up there, double fault to end it by Sabalenka. But I think we should fly with Caro one more time. She deserves it.
Hey, hey! Garcia! Hey, hey! Garcia!
Yes. So Capricorn says, Caro is serving like an animal. I'm loving it. Yeah, absolutely. Had some really that ace that she had out wide in the tiebreak was absolutely beautiful. Yes, Kathy, you know she is a WTA ace leader, right? Yes, I believe I mentioned it a little earlier. She took over during this tournament the lead from Elena Rybakina. So she is definitely got a missile of a right shoulder here. Question from Jared Gonzalez. Covey, who is your favorite of the big three? Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying I love them all, and I'm not trying to cop out. But, you know, having watched all of their careers from the beginning, I've just had a love affair with Roger. The elegance, the artistry. I just love it. Yeah, he's just an elegant player. And I went from Pistol Pete Sampras was my very first favorite player. When I was about 12 or 13, I started watching him. And then after he retired, I immediately went over to our boy Roger. You know, they all have such beautiful characteristics. You know, Novak has the mental component. He's got the flexibility, the defense. Rafa's got that pure desire, that never give up attitude. And then Rogers, the racket is a paintbrush in his hands. So they've all got it. I appreciate all of them. Whenever they're in finals, I'm super stoked because I know that the level is going to be amazing from at least one half of the players in the match. So yeah, that's my kind of long-winded answer. And Elizabeth Stufko Yazda. And she says also, way to go, Caro. Yeah. Absolutely. Nicely done. Capricorn. Fed is the GOAT. Yeah, well, that's definitely a conversation that can go on for many, many days. But you won't have too much argument from the average fan, but the very avid fan, you'll definitely have some discussion. All right. After a little bit of a bathroom break from Sabalenka, we are about to get kicked off here in the second set. Jesus, or Jesus says Aryna Sabalenka wins. Bold prediction when she's down. However, I also predicted that she'd win in 3. So first serve is good. Caroline returns up the sideline. Now Sabalenka on the run lobs it, kind of like a slicey sort of lob, and that was long. So love 15 here for Caroline Garcia. Kathy, in reference to the big 3, they have all contributed mightily to the sport. Can't say that enough. Yeah, they all have been amazing ambassadors. Absolutely. It's pretty much their impact is immeasurable. Second serve is good. Caroline, backhand return. She really stepped into that one. It was a high looper, but she hits it long. I think she wasn't expecting it to bounce that high. Yeah, you can tell she's doing her little practice swings after. Oh, by the way, check out my racket setup back there. Boom, got a couple of my rackets. Probably should have put them higher up instead of having them covered by my whole body. First serve by Sabalenka here at 15-all is into the net. And, of course, the screen freezes. But that's okay. We'll be right back. It's 15-all here. Serve is good. Return up the middle. Sabalenka tries to go inside out, but that hits the net. So 15-30. Okay. Here we go. Sabalenka. First serve out wide. Returned high looper. Sabalenka steps in, goes cross court. Garcia gets to that one. And Sabalenka into the net. She stepped in. She hit the ball. Yeah, she hit the ball from the service line after the loopy, desperate return. And yeah, it was kind of like she did this like she tried to just like slice volley it. Not a shot you see very often. Yeah. So that double break point here early in the second set. Serve is out wide, and it's returned up the line for a winner from Garcia. And believe it or not, we have our very first break of the match. It took a while. Just off the strength of that return, that beautiful forehand return. Let's hear it one more. Let's hear the Garcia button.
Hey! Garcia! Hey! Garcia!
Right, so 3 aces to 10. 10 from Garcia. And what else we got? 19 winners from Garcia to 12 from Sabalenka. 7 unforced Garcia. 6 from Sabalenka. And this is all first set stats, 0 for 0 on the breaks, but we have our first one here. And Garcia's serve, ooh, just a hair long from an ace up the tee. Second coming up. Second serve, good. Backhand up the line, return, now up the middle from Garcia. Forehand Sabalenka, cross court winner. That landed about 2 inches from the baseline, and it wrong-footed Garcia. My opinion about the big three: Nadal equals the most entertaining, Federer the most pleasing to watch, Nole the most tactical. You know what? Couldn't have said it better myself, although I would say Roger is also entertaining when he's on and doing these, you know, half volley backhand flicks and things like that. Serve is good out wide, returned up the middle on the backhand, and the +1 cross court from Garcia. Easy put away. 15 all. Peter Zaremba's got a nice little comment. Says, Fed, Nadal, Djokovic, add Serena, and we've lived through the most amazing era of tennis. Yeah. As Garcia serves it out wide and Sabalenka hits that into the net. So it's 30-15. Couldn't have said it better myself, Peter. We have lived through an amazing era. And you know what? The new era is cropping up. We've got lots of phenomenal women and men in the game. Oh, Sabalenka throws her racket, and it bounces really high. Those are the ones you got to be careful for. Garcia's serve is long. We've got a fan of Garcia here, Andrzej Skwarski, as we go backhand to backhand up the middle. Now forehand Sabalenka, forehand Garcia, Sabalenka, forehand Garcia, and then Sabalenka sails that one wide on the cross court. 40-15. Thank you for joining us, Andre. And for anyone and all of you who are joining us, please, if you're feeling it, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Please help us grow this channel so we can continue bringing you up to the minute live action play-by-play commentary from the ATP and the WTA tours. Question from Garcia serve backhand slice. That went super long and high. So it's 2-love here real quick in the second set. International director. First set, Garcia won? Yes. She won it in a tiebreak and off of a double fault by Aryna Sabalenka. Okay. And Sabalenka here serving at love 2. Beautiful serve out wide. Caroline tries to chip it back, but doesn't make it over the net. 15-love for the Belarusian. All right, here comes the serve. In 1 second, I'll address Jared's comment. Serve is good out wide, return cross court, up the line, attempt by Sabalenka into the net. Most heartbreaking loss from each member of the big three. Federer, Wimbledon 2019. Yep, we all know that one. 2 match points that were lost. Djokovic 2016 Olympics to Delpo, and Nadal 2022 doubles match Laver Cup. Nice. First serve is wide. She tried to go up the tee for an ace. Yeah, that was a heartbreaking loss for Nadal. He hasn't felt anything more painful than when his buddy who he's got a bromance with, Roger, retired. Serve is good. Return up the middle. Now Sabalenka up the line off of that backhand from Garcia that landed up the middle, and it's 30-15 to the server, Aryna Sabalenka. Okay. 30-15 first serve, tosses up. Serve is good and off the end of the racket by Garcia and out. So 40-15. It looks like Sabalenka has stabilized herself a little bit here. Again, she has a lot of experience in 3-set matches. So having lost the first one, I think it doesn't affect her as much as maybe it would have affected Garcia. Beautiful out wide serve. She looked angry when with the way that she hit that and grunted. So 2-1 real quick. Quick game there from Sabalenka. So now 2-1 Garcia. I think that vicious forehand, or that, well, she had a vicious forehand in that game, but I think that vicious ace deserves some Saba.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
So that was a double Sabalenka there. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. So I just jumped on this week with the GTL podcast, and my computer is old. However, tomorrow arrives the new one, so I should not have any of these double click issues and these delays. So apologies for that, but I promise this is the last time you'll experience this from me. Okay, we got another comment here before the fourth game starts. It says Ch-A. Is it Che or Ch-A? Because I keep saying Ch-A. Yeah, don't count Saba out, people. Carol has still a long way to go to get the trophy. You are right, my Canadian fellow friend. Absolutely, it is not over just yet. But Carol is up a break, so let's see if she can keep it going. Serve is good. Now we're in a rally up the middle. Now backhand from Sabalenka goes very, very wide. And it's 15-love for the French woman. First serve stats. Sabalenka, first serve only 49% in. Caro's 67. So not too shabby from Caro. Saba needs to pick it up. Nice serve from Caroline. We're forehands up the middle. Now backhand from Sabalenka up the middle. Backhand cross court. Garcia, that's returned deep. And she tries to go across inside out cross court, but just misses the line, the sideline by, I'm going to say, less than an inch. That was very, very, yeah, they're showing their little replay. It was maybe half an inch wide. So 15 all here. So who wants who to win? Who wants who to win? Please let us know. Pop it up on the screen for you. Serve is very long by Garcia. Second is good. Forehand return up the middle. Now forehand cross court Sabalenka. Now return from Garcia up the middle, and Sabalenka tries to go up the middle again on the forehand and sails that one wide. So long, I should say. Lied. That's like saying long and wide at the same time. She was a little bit off balance. It's almost like she tried to hit it too hard while off balance. First serve into the net. Second serve delivery is good. Return up the middle. Now cross court. Garcia back up the middle. Sabalenka. Garcia cross court approaches, but that does not come back. Sabalenka sliced it into the net as Garcia was running up. I think she saw Garcia running and tried to get it back over a little quicker than she wanted to. Nice approach. And it's 40-15. James Fritz. Nice serve. Returned for an easy +1, but Garcia hit that into the net. Rooting for Sab, but at times she is her own worst enemy. You know, I do know. I was saying yesterday on the broadcast along with Ben when we were doing the Sabalenka Iga match that you can see all of her emotions on her face. You could take a picture at any moment and you could tell what she's thinking, whereas Iga is more stoic. Now here comes the first serve, return up the middle. Garcia steps in. She's got a volley into the open court, backhand, easy volley. And that is game 3-1. Garcia, she's on her toes here. Sabalenka, I don't think has too much time now. She's got to be careful. She doesn't take care of business, especially here right now. She's going to put herself in a pretty big hole. Already down 1 break. Hey. So, here we go. 1-3, Sabalenka to serve. Love all. First serve, wide. Nice little stat here from Jared Gonzalez. Swiatek and Goff, only players on top 20, under 25. Strange. Yeah, it actually is kind of strange. Oh, great serve. It hit the sideline. Garcia got to it, but couldn't make her forehand over the high part of the net. So, 15 love Sabalenka. That is kind of interesting. Only 2 players under 25 in the top 20. That's okay. Crazy angle here on the return. And that's pushed even more crazier angle by Sabalenka. Garcia returns it, and Sabalenka with the easy put away cross court, 30 love. I also think Andreescu should make it into the top 20, so that'll add another one in there sometime this year, unless things don't go her way. I think just today I saw something as Sabalenka off the tape and long for the first serve. Andreescu says her goal is to make it into the top 10 by halfway through the year. So I'm rooting for her. Go Canada, go. Nice second serve. Return up the middle and a +1 down the line. Inside out from Saba. 40 love. So she is taking care of the business that we kind of mentioned she should. Yeah, great technique. Caroline, no chance. 40 love, serve wide. Second delivery on the way here in a second. After Sabalenka shrugs and looks to the skies. Serve is good. Beautiful cross-court return. Very low, just barely over the net. It was flat, so she didn't have any loop on it whatsoever, but she caught the angle. There's absolutely no chance. Yeah, so she was already 1.5 feet in. The serve comes in, the second serve. She steps in another 1.5 feet and creates a wonderful angle. 40-15. Serve is good. Out wide, return very long, and it's now 3-2, still 1 break advantage for Caroline Garcia. So where is everyone joining us from? If you do not know, I am in Vancouver, BC, Canada, the very, very west coast of Canada. Well, we do have an island just off of our coast called Vancouver Island, which is west of us. However, still, you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm at the Pacific Ocean. Question here from Jared Gonzalez. Being a Canadian, do you enjoy watching Chapo or Felix more? What about Andreescu or Layla? So I'm a fan of all of these players. I find that Chapo is just a little bit too erratic. I love watching him. His serve is huge, great movement. I love the one-hand backhand, especially when he does that jump. But there's just something about Felix in the last 2 months. Something has clicked in with him, and I've just really enjoyed watching him. He's so poised. He's got a killer serve, and he just has this ability now to put big pressure on big players. So I'm going to go ahead and say Felix. And then in terms of Layla and Bianca, I really love the fighting spirit from both. I mentioned on my first stream that I fell in love with Layla because of her run to the US Open, beating top 5 players, 3 sets constantly. The tension was crazy. I mean, I almost teared up when she made the final because it was just so, like, just all you could see how much she wanted it, how much effort and time and love she puts into the game. So I'm going to go ahead and say Layla and Felix, but I'm a massive fan of all of them. Really hope Felix wins a major next year. I believe he has the ability to do it. It would be really fun to see him play, like, say, Djokovic in the final of Wimbledon. That would be unbelievable. Garcia, first serve here at 3-2 is long. Che says, LOL, Gonzalez, that's like asking us who your favorite child is. Yeah, it kind of is for sure. Serve is good. Return is wide. So she served it to the middle, to the backhand of Sabalenka. She got to it almost too early because she hooked it wide of the sideline there. Okay, Garcia, first serve is good. Out wide, little chip return. Caroline steps up, an easy put away. It wasn't a winner. Sabalenka got a piece of it, but absolutely did not even come close to making it near the net. It literally bounced a foot in front of her. Her racket face was facing down. Jared concurring with, actually not really concurring there, but great serve out wide, return up the middle, and then Garcia goes back up the line as Sabalenka was returning to the middle, wrong footing her. So it's 40-love, and it's getting close. Jared says, Felix's best chance is Wimbledon, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd say so as well. I don't think Alcaraz has figured out the grass yet. I think Sinner also could be a threat. He's a great mover. I don't know what it is, but the way he moves on grass, he's so light on his feet. I feel like a guy like Alcaraz hasn't learned to be light. He's too fast and he kind of slips around. Garcia's serve is good. Sabalenka right into the low part of the net, the top of the low part of the net. And it's now 4-2, folks. It is getting tense. Aryna Sabalenka is now 2 games away from losing this match, and that also means Garcia is 2 games from winning it. But it is definitely not over, although Caro does have that really good body language. You can tell she's feeling it. I mean, she's won 3 tournaments this year. She's won on every surface. I think this will be her first indoor hard if she does win it. So she's used to these big moments this year. You know, Sabalenka hasn't won any tournaments, unfortunately, for her. She serves it wide. Sabalenka does. Garcia returns up the middle now. Back out. Drop shot from Sabalenka. Garcia gets to it, but can't make it over the net. I think even if she did, Sabalenka was there. First drop shot. Nice to see a little variety. Barely made it over, too. It was a nice one. Okay, Sabalenka serving at 15-love. First serve is long by a country mile. Jared Gonzalez, especially if he got the chance to play some matches when the roof is closed. Yeah, if it rains at Wimbledon, could give him an advantage. He's an indoor specialist, it seems. Beautiful serve out wide on the second. Caroline tries to get the acute angle winner, but that's long. Well, I guess you could say it's wide. It almost looked long because she was so far out of the line that trying to get that wide angle seemed like it was long. So 30-love here. Sabalenka serve is well wide. Second serve delivery is coming up. She's been doing really well. 71% winning percentage on her second serve. That's pretty good. Garcia cross-court backhand return. Now we're going up the middle on the forehand, and Sabalenka into the net. 30-15. We got a comment here from Arthur Mueller. If Joker doesn't play Australia, Felix is my favorite. Yeah, I'm really curious to see Felix, Alcaraz, and Rune. Good serve up the tee. Chip return long. 40-15. Yeah, I think. I'm not saying that they're favorites or anything. I think Alcaraz is definitely in the favorite conversation. We don't know how this momentum of Rune is going to translate to January. But, I think Felix will definitely be one of the favorites. Oh, beautiful serve at the body. Caroline Garcia couldn't even get out of the way and just flails it. And now, Sabalenka, she does her job of taking care of business, putting a little bit more pressure on Garcia here, but Garcia's still up break. And you know what? Just because of a couple of the beautiful serves here in this game, I'm going to go Saba.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go Sabalenka.
All right, we got another comment again from Mr. Jared Gonzalez. Arthur, I'd still put Medi and Alcaraz over Felix in Australia. Yeah, I mean, we all know Medvedev was a finalist, and he was just, he was up a break, 2 sets in a break before Rafa dug as deep as I've ever seen, other than when Djokovic saved those 2 match points against Roger. I mean, it was a little bit different because, I guess it did go on for another hour, I think, after those match points. But anyway, so Medi, the new father, he's definitely got a chance. And he's got a chance as well next week at the ATP finals. In case you don't know, Fritz is in, as Alcaraz has withdrawn due to injury. Oh, there's little tape on the right thigh of Garcia. I didn't even notice that. So she's playing through it. And when you get this deep into a tournament, you're going to have bumps, you're going to have bruises, you're going to have aches and pains. Here we go. 4-3 for Garcia. First serve is good. Return up the middle. Backhand up the middle. And we're going up the middle here. Forehand cross court from Sabalenka. Garcia, great angle. Sabalenka, another great angle. And Garcia could not respond in kind. That one goes long and wide. So Sabalenka off to a good start here. Imagine if she breaks here. Now we're back on here. So this is a very big swing game, I would say. We're either going to have a 5-3 advantage or it's going to be tied at 4. So serve from Garcia, good up the tee. Sabalenka, turn is long. Easy point for Garcia. Wasn't that hard of a serve, but because she moved Sabalenka over to the middle, couple steps, I don't think she had the proper footing when she made contact. You need a strong base, folks. If you're building a house, you don't want a shaky foundation. All right, Garcia here, serving at 15 all. Serve is long up the tee. Here comes the second serve. Backhand return up the middle. Backhand cross court. Garcia, that's a chip return. Now Garcia's up at the net. Oh, Sabalenka goes cross court over the net. Ball dips really fast after it goes over the net. And Garcia couldn't handle it. She tried to volley it, but it was too low. And Sabalenka here halfway to a break. 15-30 Garcia. Arthur Mueller's got another comment. I'm going to pop it up here in just a second. Garcia, first serve is long. Okay, will Sabalenka pulverize another second serve point here? She does up the middle, but Caroline with a winner cross court. She didn't have too much space, but she put it perfectly away from Sabalenka there. It wasn't too close to the line. That was a good one, good margin, and now we're tied here at 30. So Arthur Mueller says, Jared, I lost faith in Medi temporarily after that Kyrgios match. Oh, serve ace up the middle for Garcia. Game point 40-30. Jared, I lost faith in Medi temporarily after that Kyrgios match in New York. Obviously got a chance, though. Yeah, you know what? I was also wondering what was going on there. It was a little, I mean, it was very uncharacteristic how he got just bashed in his head, really. I mean, Kyrgios was just on that day. Wow, very long serve there from Garcia. It's funny to me how you could hit like a first serve long, like 7 feet, and then boom, your second serve's all good. And let's see if this one is second serve. Nope, toss was not to her liking. Second serve is good. Return up the line. Garcia gets to that, but Sabalenka hits her opportunity into the middle of the net. And now 5-3 for Caroline Garcia. Will we see our first match point? Please let me know in the comments. And while you're here with me, please consider liking, joining, subscribing to our channel. It'll help us bring you more and more tennis. Yeah, please do. And thank you for joining us. Sabalenka, serve out wide, return up the middle, and she goes cross court. It wasn't really hard. It actually bounced twice, but Caroline still couldn't get to it. She definitely didn't like rip that winner. It was like a looper, bounce once. Yeah, Caroline just couldn't get to it. It was out wide enough. Okay, beautiful first serve out wide. Returned easily, though, by Garcia. Now we're in a cross-court battle. Now, nope. Sabalenka tries to go down the line, and that is not working. So we're at 15 all. Tense moments here, folks. Even I'm a little shaky. What's going to happen? What will happen? I have no idea. Literally none. Okay. First serve into the net. Let's see where we're at for likes, by the way. Second serve is good. Return up the middle. Cross-court Sabalenka. Cross-court Garcia. Cross-court Sabalenka on a great angle. That one bounced inside the service box. And no chance. Garcia was running to the middle. What are we at? What are we at, folks? 78 likes. Wonderful. Hey, if you can help me get to 100, that would be amazing. I got to taste what 100 feels like yesterday for the first time. And would love to do it again. Sabalenka now. Serve is out wide. I thought that was long, but no, it looks like it might have clipped the very corner of the box, and it's 40-15. So Sabalenka has a little pressure off of her until the next ball is struck, at least. Serve is good. Return is long, and now changeover. Garcia with the match on her racket. Let's see. Is she going to be thinking about this, or is she just going to come out smooth? Well, we're going to find out here shortly. But, yeah, let's see here. James Fritz here says, Sab couldn't get her groove back yet, so we'll probably lose the match. I mean, you know, if you're putting money on this match, the odds are definitely in favor of Garcia here. She's got a chance. She's one of the best servers in the game, so she's already hit 11 aces today. Arthur Mueller, Caro appears untouchable today. Very impressive. Yeah, she's been steady Eddie. Neither player is redlining it, but Caroline is definitely the more solid of the two. She's very calm here as she kind of looks forward, wiping her brow. You can tell she is just focused on the moment. And yeah, we got Che here saying it's getting late for Sabi. It absolutely is. Okay. We are up from the chairs. It is time. It is time. 82 likes. That's 4 likes in a minute. Thank you guys so much. Love it. Love it and appreciate it. Love the eyeballs that are on this match. We got 247 viewers on YouTube. Thank you to each and every one of you. Welcome. If you haven't commented and I haven't had a chance to say hi, please feel free to comment. Might not have too much time because Caro now is at the line serving for the championship. Whew, deep breath from me and from Caroline. Serve is up. It's good. Backhand return. Now it's returned backhand from Caroline. Backhand Sabalenka into the net. And it's 15-love. 15-love. 3 points away from being the women's champion. The WTA Finals champion from Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. Second point of this game here. First serve. Tosses up. Serve is good up the tee. Turned up the middle. Cross court from Garcia. Cross court again. Now up the line from Garcia. Returned up the middle on a little chipper to reset the point. Now cross court Garcia. Cross court Sabalenka. Cross court Garcia. Kind of drop chip from Sabalenka that's hit into the net. So Sabalenka hit like a slice, is almost like a half slice, half drop. Brought Garcia into about the service box at the sideline. She tries to go down the line over the high part of the net, but no, she was low by about a foot. So 15 all Sabalenka. Trying to keep the pressure on Caro here. Okay, Garcia. Serve is good. Return is long. 30-15. Uh-oh. Wow. Ooh. Jared Gonzalez. I got Draper in Next Gen Finals fast court and favorable score. I'm a big fan of Jack Draper, man. He's had some injury issues, but man, that guy can rip a ball. Okay, 30-15. 2 points from the match here. Nope, she didn't like that toss. No, she didn't. Ball is up. Ooh, she tried to go for the ace out wide. You could tell she put everything into that, but that was wide and a second serve coming up. She's picked up her second serve percentage. It was at 45. Now it's at 59. Second serve is good. Backhand to the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand Garcia, forehand Sabalenka, forehand Garcia, forehand Sabalenka, forehand up the line Garcia, backhand cross court Sabalenka, and then Garcia dumps it into the net. Woo! We got ourselves a match here, folks. At the biggest moment of the match, some great action, some great ball striking, and I'm loving it. I don't know if you're loving it, but I'm loving it. It is fun to watch these big points, these big moments. Nice. So we're at 30 all here. This is an absolutely massive point. I mean, if you were playing this match, wouldn't you just be shaking in your shoes? But calm as ever, at least on the outside. Garcia, serve. Nope, into the net. She was trying to go up the middle there. Tonton Franck says, allez, Caro, allez. Yes, let's go. Second serve is good. Return up the middle. Backhand Garcia. Backhand cross court. Just wide. Just wide. Oh, no. So, yes. Yes, we are into the first opportunity for match point. Will it happen? Will the ace leader win the WTA Finals on an ace? Let's see. She's hopping on her toes. She's energized. Now she takes a breath, bounces the ball carefully, thoughtfully. Sabalenka's on her toes too. Serve is up. Ooh! That looked like it was an ace, but I guess it must have been just a hair long, maybe an inch or two. Okay, second serve on championship point. Whew. Ball is up. Second serve, good. Backhand, cross court. Now, again, up the line. Backhand from Sabalenka, and she makes it to deuce. Woo! Couple of cross court backhands there. And the second one that Sabalenka hit pulled Garcia out enough where she could go down the line, giving Caroline Garcia no chance to get a racket on that one. Here we go. Here we go. Deuce. Man, the tension is crazy here. Serve up the middle, unreturned. She got a racket on it, but that made it nowhere near the court. Championship point, numero deux. Numero deux. Yeah, we'll go French because, you know, we got a French player here.
Match point.
Championship point right now. Caroline Garcia, ball is up into the net. So Sabalenka has a chance to pulverize another second if she can. Although Garcia's definitely picked it up on her second serve points one. Second serve is in. It's return up the middle. Now we're going up the middle, and then Garcia wins. Sabalenka sailed her backhand long. There it is, folks. Caroline Garcia is your WTA Finals champion in straight sets, 7-6, 6-4 as they embrace. Yeah, Sabalenka came across the net to embrace Garcia. Garcia hands up in the air as any champion usually has them. She's crying. She's smiling. Beautiful moment for Garcia. She played extremely well. Well-deserved today. That's absolutely sure. Unfortunate for Sabalenka. She definitely didn't bring... Yesterday she was erratic, but I think the erraticness, it kind of threw Iga off. She's just not used to all this, double fault, ace coming up on her all the time, She's just a little more kind of steady, and I think that kind of wobbliness that Sabalenka brought yesterday. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is Sabalenka just wasn't as good today, and Garcia, well deserved. She had, what did she have? 11 aces to one double fault. Sabalenka 4 aces, 3 double faults. First serve points won almost 80 for Garcia. So yeah, her serve was a huge weapon, and there was some big hitting. There was some couple of really nice rallies. Few points at the net, maybe 3 or 4. Wasn't so much cat and mouse. It was definitely more of a power game. So let's see. Anyone got anything to say here? We've got Arthur Mueller. Garcia. Yep, you're right. She is the champ. That's her 4th title of the year in 2, just like I predicted. He. Nicely done, my friend. I had Sabalenka in 3, so I was not only off by number of sets, I was also off by who is going to win. And we've got Elizabeth Stufko Yazda. Yep, she's cheering. She's happy. And Peter Zaremba. Garcia, do the airplane. Yeah, that would be sweet to watch. Now, the feed that I was watching cuts off right after the match, so I don't even know if she got to do the fly with Caro. We've got Iskander Zulkarnain. Apologize if I butchered your name. Saying Garcia with the Polish flag. And let's see. Got Peter Zaremba. Arthur, who won doubles. Arthur responds with Mertens Kudermetova. Yeah, there was an upset there as well. So neither of the first seeds in either tournament have won their championships. Iga didn't even make it to the final, unfortunately. But well done, Mertens and Kudermetova. Play Garcia music. You guys want to hear Garcia music? Okay, I promise I'm going to play the Garcia music. However, quick word from the Tennis One app, and then we will get to the Garcia button.
This video is brought to you in collaboration with the Tennis One app. Make sure to download the app today using the link in the description. It has everything tennis in one place. That is live scores, stats, news, videos, and much more. The great thing about the app is they create a lot of their own content themselves at the tournament. And just the other day, they asked Coco Gauff if she's still on her parents' mobile phone bill.
And if you want to see the answer, make sure to download the app today. And if you do download it, you can then get involved in Game Zone. There's fun tennis games on the app. One of them, a bracket battle where you can win actual money. I mean, you don't have to pay to enter and you can win a lot of cash. So make sure to download the app, Apple or Android. And if you want to see our content, that's on there too. So even more reason to download it.
And remember, if you want all of your tennis in one place, download the Tennis One app today.
All right, folks, as promised, let's get that Garcia button.
Hey, hey! Garcia! Hey, hey! Garcia!
All right, we'll read a couple more comments before we log off here. 707 Lady Tree. Hey, Covey, everyone, please welcome. Well, we're almost done here, but hey, thank you, 707 Lady T. Very happy to have you. Yeah, she's right. She says, promo first to pay the bills. What else we got here? Stan Moscow says, love Iga, but really happy for Garcia. And last one from Peter Zaremba. He's a member. Thank you again, Peter, for always supporting us. Says, and thanks all, Covey. See all in Turin. Yes, I believe in the shroud. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that's because I'm new here or what, but hey, yeah, that would be, let's go. In the shroud. Actually, hold on. We got one more. Arthur Mueller, Garcia again. So he's absolutely, definitely very, very happy. All right, y'all. Please continue to check our streams. We've got I believe we're going to have, I'm not sure if we'll have the Billie Jean King Cup, but that's coming up. Whether we have it or not, we've got the Billie Jean King Cup this week. We've got the Next Gen Finals. So stay tuned. Check our streams, check our page to see what's going on. Hopefully I will be seeing you guys all really soon. Again, thank you for liking, for subscribing, for joining, just for watching it and being here with me. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. My name, once again, is Covey from Vancouver, BC, and from the GTL podcast, signing out. Thank you all very much. Have a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is, and wherever you are. Cheers.